Hi everybody, I'm Nikki with Custom Dolls, with Nikki's Custom Dolls. I'm going to show you how to use rerouting tools. This is the rerouting tool, one of them. Pair of tweezers, and you will need hair. I'm using my actual hair that has been cut recently, and it's grown back, as you can see. I've got a big chunk here. I'm going to reroot this doll's head. But first I'm going to show you how to get the hair out of the doll's head. Take your tweezers, you can use the back side or the front side, stick it into the head and gently move the tweezers in a way that it removes the small plugs. Sometimes you may have to work in the same spot for a little while to get it to come out. Just be careful not to do it too hard or you can split the skull. Well, head, sorry. I will keep you informed on what more to do after I get the plugs out of the hair. Okay, once you have all the hair, little plugs, where you cut the hair out, this I'm going to leave on the back. I'm just going to dye it black or brown. Take the tweezers and remove the chunks of hair from inside of the head until it is empty. I bought my rerouting tool online, but you can make one. I did not know you could do that until later on, so I ended up buying mine. But if you take an X-Acto knife, an old X-Acto knife, and a needle, and cut it, the needle at an angle, you can make your own rerouting tool. If you're not able to buy one like I did, just keep removing the hair until you're finished. It may get a little annoying after a while when the hair stops coming out, but I got this off of a doll that unfortunately broke, so I'm using her as a tutorial on how to plug doll hair, or human hair, which I'm going to use, which is my own hair. You can do it on any type of doll. You can do it on a Barbie. You can do it on a Monster High. I've actually plugged a doll with my mother's hair, and she absolutely loves it. I will finish getting the hair out and we will finish the tutorial. Now you take your hair, get a plug's worth of hair. If you have to do what I do, which is gently pull the hair apart, sometimes you'll end up with short strands, sometimes you'll get long strands. Put it onto your finger like so, and then place the rerouting tool's needle through the hair. It will look like this when you have it in the plug. Take the doll's head and then find one of the holes where the original hair was, and then just simply plug it into the hair. My rerouting tool comes apart on occasions, but if you have that problem, just use super glue. I haven't done it with mine because I accidentally broke one last time I did that. And just keep plugging the hair until you get what you're looking for. You don't have to use all the hair. You can plug in just certain holes, make it thin. You can plug in certain holes, make it thick. It just really depends on how you want the hair to do. Me personally, I like it thick. That way when you brush the doll's hair, you don't have to worry about her losing so much hair when it's thicker. And you just keep repeating the same process until you get the desired amount of plugs. And just keep doing the same process. I'm going to show you how to do each plug, and then I'll probably speed up the video so it won't be as long. And again, if your rerouting tool just comes apart, just simply pull the needle out and put it back in the thing. You can do big plugs, you can do small plugs. It depends on how thick you want the hair. And you just keep repeating the same process over and over. And I'm going to finish this, and then I will finish the tutorial on how to seal the hair and how to make it flat so it doesn't stick straight up in the air, which mine has done that on occasions. Be right back. Little trick, if you don't want to use your actual hair like I do, you can use synthetic hair that you have cut off of original dolls, or hair that you've bought or collected. I reuse the same hair sometimes to make shorter hairstyles. I use longer hair to make longer hairstyles. This one would be used to make a bob on a doll, a shorter haircut. And this is one that I rerooted. Her hair needed a little fixing, so I had to reroot her a little bit. And she's got a ponytail in her hair. As you can see, the plugs are not even. I did that on purpose, so she would look more like a natural Barbie. And I also hand make the outfits, and I place accessories with the dolls, and I make the jewelry. I will show you later how to make the jewelry and how to make doll clothes. No sew and sew clothes. After several hours, you should have this: a doll head full of hair. Now I will show you how I make the hair style or lay down. I run mine under a faucet and let the hair be weighted down temporarily, and then you can get it to style or go through it with a flat iron. But if you do that on synthetic hair, put it on the lowest setting possible, otherwise you will burn the hair off, and that's not a good idea.
Stick to your plan.
And now I will show you how I style the hair. Now that you have the hair wet, you can just use your hand to push it down, and then just wring out the excess water. I'm doing it over my leg so it's not getting on the floor. If you have any extra strands, just simply cut them off. If you have extra strands like this that you don't want, just cut them off. That's what I do. And then you've got your doll hair. And to seal it, the hair in the doll, I use Galaxy glue. I've had this glue for a while, and it works great. It has to try 24 hours, but after it's done, you can put the head back on the doll, and you're all set to go. Just be sure not to put too much, and if you need to, use a Q-tip to spread the glue around. I use the nozzle of the glue on mine to spread the glue around in the head. And then after that, after you have all the glue in the head, leave it upside down, like so, and let the hair dry, and then let the glue dry, and the next day you can put it onto your doll and have a new toy for your children to play with. That is called a memory doll. That's what I call them. Memory dolls, because they have either your child's hair or your own. Have fun, and see you next time.